You're watching Yoga with AJ, with me AJ or Aparajita. Today we're going to practice Ardha Matsyendranasa or the Half Spinal Twist. It's a wonderful posture to straighten out and strengthen and stretch the spine as well as all the organs in the abdominal cavity. A few precautions before we start. If you've had any injuries or pain along your back or your neck, please practice this pose only under guided supervision. We'll be doing a few gentle warm-ups before we start, and we are starting out in Sukhasana, easy pose. If you can, get your foot underneath the other knee, so your right foot under the left knee, vice versa. If that's not possible, just sit comfortably in cross-legged position, and if that puts any strain on your thighs, your hips or even your knees, you might want to double up a few blankets or sit on a cushion to give it some elevation, your hip, and then your knees and your thighs will be more relaxed. So let's get started. Place your hands gently on your knees. Inhale and look up. Exhale, draw the chin down to the chest. Keep the back straight. One more time. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale and down. Last time. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale and look down. Come back to the center. Whenever you're moving through these ranges of motion in your neck, only go to the point where you feel comfortable. So if this is your range of comfort, don't go beyond that. Look towards the other side, any one side. Continue breathing normally. We'll do that 3 times as well, trying to keep the back as straight as possible. Again, with your range of movement, go only to the point you're comfortable. Pretend that you're looking over your shoulder at a friend who's calling you. Come back to the center, tilt your head to the right, stretch gently. Come back to the center, stretch on the other side. You can stay for 2 to 3 breaths on either side. Relax the shoulder that you're stretching. Come back to the center. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. As you exhale, bring it to your left thigh and look over your left shoulder. Lower back should feel relaxed, not pressured. Inhale and come back. As you exhale, release the arm. Repeat on the other side. Inhale, bring the left arm up. As you exhale, make a circle. Bring it to the right thigh. Look over your right shoulder. Relax both the shoulders. Twist through the upper back. Take 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Come back to the center. We'll bring our feet together. You may be higher up or you may be lower down. It doesn't matter. We're going to just hold on to the ankles and breathe freely there, trying to stretch out the hips and lower the knees by doing that. Don't pressure the knees too hard. Breathing there, relax the shoulders, straighten the back. We're gently opening up the hips. Exhale, fully relax the shoulders. Draw one leg behind and one leg in front. Again, you may not feel comfortable having the feet so close. Your knees may not be able to come all the way down. Adjust the feet however you feel comfortable, because we're going to fold forward. Inhale deeply, exhale and fold wherever you're comfortable. So if you're higher up, that's fine. If you can lower all the way down, that's fine too. Again, both your hip points, your sitting bones are on the floor. Relax the back, breathe there, 5 deep breaths. Inhale to come up, and I'm going to move to the side. You can stay as you are. If you're going to use a straight leg, that's the first variation that I'll be showing you. You can use the length of your mat, so turn this way if you have been sitting another way. And we're going to just bend the right leg. As you bend it, make sure you're not straining in the hip joint. It's relaxed, loose, and we're going to twist. So you take your left arm, wrap it around your right leg. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, turn. Look over your right shoulder. So the leg that's bent, the right leg, you look over the same shoulder. We're going to stay there for 5 deep breaths, allowing the entire back to twist gently, relaxing the shoulders but lifting and lengthening the spine, trying to grow long as you're doing that. So try not to lean on the back arm. Try to draw up through the stomach, the back, the upper back especially, and come back to the center. So there's an opposition happening. You're drawing up but pressing the shoulders down. and twisting at the same time. Let's try it on the other leg. Gently bring the left leg in. You can bring it as close to you as you like. If this feels comfortable, that's fine. You can also have it near the knee. The other leg remains straight. Don't let it fall out to the side, out or in. Keep the toes pointed up. The leg is straight on the floor. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. So you may feel that you can't twist all the way here. You may feel comfortable just twisting till here, and that's fine. Stay where you are and coming back to the center on the next inhale. So that was the easy version of it, the easy variation. We can also try doing this pose with the leg crossed over. So your right leg would cross over the left. You can have the foot wherever you feel comfortable, but you need to make sure that the toes are facing the front, not facing away from the leg. Toes are facing the front. And I'm going to show you on my left leg what's happening on the right so that you can see. So both the sitting bones are on the floor, both the hips are on the floor. So the sitting bones, the bones you sit on, are flat on the floor, and you're drawing the hip joint and the leg inward. So it's an inward rotation happening, like you do when you sit cross-legged, exactly like that. And you're making space for yourself to twist more. So let's try that on the right. Cross the right leg over, have the toes pointing towards the front. Lengthen your spine first. Inhale, draw that leg in towards you. And as you exhale, lengthen your spine as you twist. Let's stay for 5 deep breaths. On the next inhale, come back to the center. Let's reverse that. So as you're practicing, if you felt that it was very easy for you to do, holding on to the leg and twisting, we can try a variation in the arm and move forward into the twist. If you're able to inhale, bring the arm up. That's your right arm now. And you can either gently take the outer arm against the thigh and pull it further inwards. Just like you did when you grabbed the leg and rotated inwards, now you're using the arm to press it in. Toes of the bent leg are pointing towards the front again. You can stay here if you like, or if you feel you are more flexible, you can see if you're able to reach over, hold on to your ankle. Inhale, deepen the twist. Stay for 5 deep breaths. Remember, you're lengthening your spine as you twist to keep your back safe. Twist is happening all along the spine and come back to the center. Sometimes we have more bulk on our stomachs and the stomach gets in the way, and that's fine. You twist as much as you feel comfortable and getting a good twist. So the last variation of this pose, I'm going to come back to the center to show it to you. You'll have the left leg folded underneath. Now as you fold underneath, you want to make sure both hip points, sitting bones are on the floor again. Cross the other leg over. Try to align both the knees and have the toes of the bent leg, the one on top, the crossing leg facing the front. So let's try that. If you feel that this leg crossing is too extreme for your hips or your lower back, you can do it with the straight leg again. So you have the feet facing towards the front and you're internally rotating the leg again. One more time. Inhale and bring the arm up. Make sure both sitting bones are on the floor. Exhale and fold it forward. If this feels like too much, you can just wrap your arm around and look over. Or if you feel very open and flexible, you can reach over, hold on to the ankle. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, untwist yourself, come back to the center, and the last time on the left side. So you bring your right leg folded in, the heel is close to the hip, but it's not underneath, you're not sitting on your heel yet. It's just to the side. Sitting bones on the floor, cross the top leg over. Make sure you don't get your hip off, press it down, draw the leg in. And if you're very flexible, option 1, option 2. For the flexible, those who feel that they're getting a good challenge, you can just wrap around. Option 3, which is kind of extreme, only do it if you feel open enough and your shoulder is able to come forward and you have the twist in your back. You can fold the arm under, that's the right arm. Take the left arm behind and do a bind. Hold on to both hands. Clasp both hands together. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, go into the twist. Take 5 deep breaths. Release the hands slowly if you are binding them. Come back to the center. Hug the knees into the chest. Straighten out your spine. Relax the shoulders. Take a couple of deep breaths. Resetting the spine, you've twisted it to the right, to the left, and now you come to the center. Relax for a moment. That was Ardha Matsyendranasa, the half spinal twist. It's a wonderful posture to lengthen and strengthen your spine. Twisting, detoxing, and squeezing internally, activating the digestive fire in the stomach, activating the liver and the kidneys. If you do this pose often, you will feel freedom in this part of your body, the upper body, and a lot more mobility in your spine, which is what we want. But you want to practice slowly as you do the twist. Don't do it in an extreme way. You want to practice ahimsa, which is non-violence, first towards yourself when you're practicing yoga. So whenever you're doing twisting poses or any poses that challenge you, go gradually into the pose, slowly allowing your body to open up like a flower. You're watching Yoga with AJ. Remember to connect with yourself. If you've enjoyed the video, do remember to share it or like it and subscribe to the channel Mind, Body, Soul.